So, last time, you managed to traverse the hive. Broken down, destroyed, rubble and ruins. There was a bit of a sniper's duel between Ace and an enemy sniper. You did lose another member of the squad. Trooper Grail Lenk was killed. But, so far, you've managed to get the VIP, Agent Amorous, half of the way. Managed to get back into the trench, travel down the line a little bit of a way, and you have jumped out and have started traversing back towards Hive Calastus. So that's where we'll pick up. With the squad in formation, traveling down an open field, leaving the sounds of intensifying battle behind you.
Everybody keep their eyes out as much as you
What's up?
can.
And Trooper Hawk, like, hurries up a little bit to catch up, so he's walking side by side with you. I was gonna say Sarge, Lieutenant, and like, still looking like he's, you know, keeping an eye out and being you know, aware. He says, "Sir, did you see? I got my first kill, sir."
You got your first kill.
Yes, sir.
Trying to. Wait. That body that was right there when we hopped into the.
In the
was
trench,
you.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
You did fine
done.
work.
Thank you, sir.
That's rare. To be that close and get a kill like that.
I may have assisted.
He did so.
Oh. All right. That. Still. Good job.
Sir, if you don't mind me asking, what's the plan from here, sir? Are we just getting off world now?
Pretty much. We gotta get to try and get back to where we came from. If we can get off this fucking planet, get a job done. I mean, that's really the only goal. Why?
I was just curious, sir. I never knew what the orders were at all, so
Oh, he's the orders. So that's what we're doing.
yes, sir. And he kind of like falls back in line, essentially, like slows down a bit and takes his place back in the formation. So, as you're heading down the field, time passes. Again, the sounds of the fighting that's going on in the trench eventually kind of get swallowed up. But at the most, maybe an occasional explosion you'll hear, but very muffled and reasonably far away. There is, you know what? Could everyone roll me an awareness, please? Just flat awareness. Let's have a look here. Okay, that's close. Oof. Okay, so Ace, that's successes, 2 successes. Amorous, that's 2 successes. Alright, so Amorous and Ace, you hear some very distant droning. Like maybe a vehicle of some kind. It's hard to tell exactly. It's very, very far away. And, you know, it goes past and disappears quite quickly as well, so whatever it is, probably quite fast.
They may have drones. Keep your eyes alert.
All right.
Yes.
Everybody get that?
Yeah.
All right.
Additionally, Ace, seeing as you'll be up front on the recon as usual, give me a scrutiny as well, please. Take a plus 20 on this.
Okay. Oh, what's that? Wait,
Did you put plus in the modifier?
Oh, I did. Oops.
No problem.
My bad. I forgot you just have to put 20.
I'm not used to Ace getting 6 degrees of failure. Usually it's
That's
just
what
one
I
or
was
two
like,
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Marginally better.
So you see this pretty quickly as it comes up on the horizon. There's a little town, a few houses, looks abandoned for the most part. When you kind of like scope in on it just to see if there's anything around or about the place, you do see a kind of like tracked tank or truck or something along those lines.
Lieutenant,
Yeah, go ahead.
I see, something interesting ahead. Asking for permission to check it out. It could be useful.
All right. You got any idea? Is it something dangerous, something useful?
It could be both, but more so on the useful and dangerous side. There is cover up here, but I'm going to go ahead and scout ahead and make sure that it's safe, and I'll radio back what I find.
All right. We'll pull forward just a little bit slower. You just let me know.
All right. And Ace will run forward, and what does he see?
Looking at it for a little bit longer, you have what is a tracked Centaur carrier. Imperial Guard usually use these. It is a troop transport with a pintle-mounted gun on the top. Usually used for faster deployment of small squads as opposed to the Chimera, which is bigger and carries more. You also see like one figure vaguely kind of like running around it, and looks like they're trying to either like assess it or repair damage or something.
Okay. Well then, Lieutenant.
Yep.
There's a vehicle ahead. Looks like a Centaur. Small carry unit. There is some disturbance. There's someone or something running around it trying to frantically fix it. I say if we eliminate these forces, we could possibly take it and use it for us, seeing that cover isn't really available. Would you like
Alright,
to
I
check
agree
it
with
out, or would you like for me to
Yeah, no. I
be
think
aggressive?
Yeah, you're on the right track. All I ask is make sure you get a good beat on whoever's over there. Make sure they're not friendly. Not that it really matters, but get as close as you can. We're gonna pull up a little bit faster now. So, yeah, assess and then come back to me.
Okay, I will be out of sight. And he puts his cloak on and starts to circle about the opposite way, counterclockwise of whatever is running around, to get a glimpse of them as they're running around, to pinpoint something on his uniform.
Also, Sarge is Lieutenant. Whew, Jesus.
Yeah.
We're gonna have all of us spread out a little bit farther from each other, and we're gonna be moving less cloister as we go forward.
All right. Spread out. Pick up the pace very slightly. All right. Ace, please roll me a stealth. Take a plus. I believe your cloak gives you a plus 20.
Okay. Ow.
I mean, success is success, you know. Yeah, you kind of shift round to the side, like you're still approaching it, but you're going kind of diagonally, so you're not like face on with the thing. What you see... Oh, interesting. Let's see if you know this. So, Ace, this will be a... Common Law Imperial Guard and take a +10.
Common Law Imperial Guard +10. Alright, that was on Common Law Imperial Guard +10. Alright, got it. Oof. I'll re-roll that since I got these fate points.
Alrighty.
Common Law Imperial Guard.
No reason to save fate points for Fidali. That'll be good.
As long as I have one available.
Hmm.
What was the modifier? 10.
+10, yes. Got a target of 52.
Okay, well, it's fate that I don't know what the hell that is.
Wow.
It is fate.
I don't care. It's ugly.
So, as I've said a few times before, failure is failure. But depending on how much you fail, it depends how much you get. You know enough to know that this is Imperial Guard utilized. So, in general, you're not going to see PDF using this. Makes it less likely to be rebels, unless they manage to capture some and put them to use. But also the person running around is in what you've seen to be before general Imperial Guard issued tank crew gear. So again, it's not perfect. It's not exactly you have no for sure, but it leans that way at least.
Okay. All right, Lieutenant. I can't really. Noticing all these different uniforms isn't my forte, but I would say Imperial Guards, at the least, low ranking.
All right, then. I tell you what, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward. Do you mind? I'm going to need you to sit tight, keep a beat on just in case. But
Right.
we'll approach it like we're friendly.
And if they try to leave.
I can give you an additional one piece, Ace, going off your scrutiny roll and everything, and observing it for a bit. He is the only one there. As there's a small possibility of someone else laying an ambush, but very unlikely.
Be careful. This is kind of odd. You don't know Imperials to be by themselves. Could be a lone wolf, or a survivor, or someone that just got caught out and found this vehicle just like we did, and decided to try to repair it for themselves to get out of here, knowing that the planet's about to fall and all.
Yeah, well, that's just it. Things is falling to shit here, so yeah, it's likely. All right. I'm gonna order everybody to pick up the pace to get there as fast as possible, because this is golden opportunity. So gonna try and be seen as soon as possible by this guy, and watch his reactions.
Do you want to hail him even, as you get closer, or?
Oh yeah. No, I think that is. I'll as we get closer, if there's any level of communication, it's a pretty open area, right? So
Yeah.
I'll probably yell I'm Lieutenant Keefe, Ultimus Fideli. No harm. Just want to approach.
Yeah, and as you get closer, there's an explosion. It's not nearby. It's back behind you towards the trench line, but it's not as far away as the other ones have been. So, for whatever that means to you. And as you approach and kind of, hail him, you see him kind of stop scurrying around his vehicle, turn around and put his las carbine gun up in the air and shout back, Operator Van Bjorn, 47th Brimlock Dragoons.
All right. Well, we're gonna get a little bit closer. You having some engine problems there?
Yes, Lieutenant. Wait, sorry. Do you have Sergeant? I think you've been promoted, but you don't have.
I've been promoted. No. It says yeah.
So he'd say, yes, Sergeant.
Yeah, I'm not gonna correct him.
Okay.
All right. As soon as we get close, probably have a quick conversation with him. Just like, what are you doing out here all by yourself?
I was transporting some troops, but we took a hit from an aircraft. Knocked out my gunner and commander, and disrupted the track slightly. I've been trying to put them back on, get everything back to running, so I can head back towards the hive.
All right.
What about you lot, Sarge? What's going on?
We got a mission trying to get somebody off planet. We could use a lift, so we can help you get this running.
That'd be much appreciated, Sarge. And yeah, happy to give you a lift. If you like, you can use the radio to contact HQ back at Hive Calastus.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
So just to give you an idea of what you're looking at, if you look in the Roll20, you'll be able to see the Centaur troop carrier.
Comfy.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Just like a little shell. Got a mounted gun on the top. Got a Voxcaster up the top there, and a few people can sit inside it. It's enough for all of you to sit in, not super comfortably. And if you take an artillery shell or something, that whole damn thing's gonna blow up. But it's faster than walking. Additionally, you have 3, maybe 4 buildings, mostly intact, completely abandoned. I'm assuming at this point, essentially, you go there, you start helping, and you clear the buildings. So.
Yeah, I would probably have a couple things set up. I'd bring Ace forward, but I would still have him in a position where he can keep an eye on us and the surrounding areas. I would have, let's see, Val, because I need you to post up. Try and find a position where you can see as far around us as you can.
All right.
Parzival, I need you to just have some shit ready to drop. Smoke, anything. I'm not expecting too much. Just something for cover, just in case.
Anything, sir?
Not that Frenzigen shit. Don't just smoke.
All right.
Hawk, I'm gonna. How good are you at fixing shit?
I can assist, maybe, sir, but
That's perfect. All right, you're gonna help me. And then I'm going to talk to the operator a little bit, make a closer assessment, and then probably try to start figuring out what I can actually do with this thing. How, if I can really fix it or not, I guess is what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. While you're talking to him, in that case, give me a. This probably be a tech use.
Cool, oh boy.
Yeah. It's only 4 degrees of failure. You know enough to know that it was a lot worse, and he's been doing a decent job on fixing it. And
okay.
in the course of him taking you around it, and he's kind of like trying to fix it. He seems in a bit of a rush. In the course of him kind of fixing things and showing you, he also points out the Voxcaster as well for when you want to radio HQ. He says essentially like 20 more minutes and it should be fired up and ready to go. So essentially just hang around for 20 minutes and hope that, it gets fixed in that time or quicker.
Can I give a read
right.
on this guy?
Sure. That will be a scrutiny.
Okay. Fine.
You don't really know the dude. You only just met. As best as you can tell, he's looking to get this fixed and on the move as quick as possible. But aside from that, who knows?
That's what bothers me.
Okay, so I think I'll after going around and assessing, I'll probably Hawk, you're gonna stick with him. If he needs a tool, you give it to him.
On it, sir.
I'm gonna make a call. Then I'll go to the box and I'll see if I can get a hold of HQ.
Yeah. Pretty easy to just dial it in and radio HQ. You were there earlier, a couple of days ago, and this is Hive Clusters HQ. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Lieutenant Keefe. Would have known me as Sergeant Keefe. Dropped down a couple days ago with a mission. We are on our way back right now. We've got a fast little transport that we're working on, and then we're going to be coming that way.
Right, you are, Lieutenant. Let me just see what I can do for you. And there's like a kind of, click off as he goes to do whatever he's doing. A couple minutes pass. Yeah, Lieutenant, it's inadvisable for you to return to the Hive currently, especially with your high priority mission. We are encountering increased enemy activity across the board. I've just going to radio up to your frigate and see what we can do about extracting you.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll stay in radio contact. We're going to go ahead and get this thing up and running, and just so we can have some movement. So if shit gets a little thick, we can get out of it.
Right, Lieutenant. I should be back to you in about 5 minutes.
All right.
Out. Maintain proper radio discipline.
I think at this point, I'm not letting anyone know one way or the other what anything's going to be, if he's going to get back to me in 5 minutes, so I'm just going to sit there and pretty much just wait.
Who's on guard? Like, kind of set up and looking around. Alright, Von Valkis, Ace, please give me an awareness.
Alright.
Still suffering from last night.
Oh.
Okay.
You
We're
right,
all still
dude.
suffering. It's roll 20.
It is.
So, Von Valkis, you're not sure really where the noises are coming from, but you hear, like, again, buzzing, droning type thing. Ace, you hear it, and you can hear it kind of like, it essentially going along the line, further up towards where you came from, so up towards the trench. Sounds closer than where the trench was, and it's accompanied by explosions.
What is it? A drone or?
Like a kind of a drone, a kind of like engine noise essentially.
Okay.
Give me you hear that? I would say you hear this well enough for a common law war roll, please.
Flat.
Just flat, yeah. Well, that's cool. We're getting the bad rolls out of the way, you know. Like we're just purging them out,
Lord.
like Heresy.
Patch them.
Bruh. Sword.
Okay. Yeah. Not really sure what it is, to be honest. Could be some special type of artillery ammunition. You know, like a buzzer or something. But who knows? All right. Carrying on. Sarge. Sorry, Lieutenant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's battlefield promotions are the worst. The HQ comes back to you. Lieutenant, you still there?
Yeah, it's the lieutenant. Go ahead.
I've spoken to your extraction team, and there is a small ammo dump outside of the hive, which could be used for extraction. It is advised that you extract as soon as possible due to the recent developments on the planet.
All right. All right. Inform them that is going to be that is where we're going to be. Now let's see here. Send me whatever.
Yeah, you're given coordinates to it as well, so you'll be, and the driver will be able to take you there.
Yeah. Do I know an ETA? I imagine we would have been tracking time to some degree, but hours away, maybe.
So we'll say that essentially the during the back and forth with the HQ, they know that it's going to take you so and so minutes. So it should take you by troop transport probably about an hour and a half, pushing 2 hours. The transport will be there in an hour and a half and stay for about, well, they'll basically stay until they can't stay any longer.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. All right.
Which would probably give, well, I'm going to call him Sergeant Keith for now because I know that he prefers that. Would probably give Sergeant Keith a decent idea of how important this is. Like, whatever it is, the VIP, maybe, like, they're willing to...
They're rolling out a carpet, in a sense. Yeah.
They're staying in a hot zone until the last possible second. Maybe they'll even let the ship blow up, the transport blow up to stay till the last possible second, so...
All right. Well, appreciate the information you relayed back to him. We're going to get this piece of shit fixed, and then we'll be on our way.
Good luck, Lieutenant. By the way, whereabouts are you situated currently?
So then I relay, hour and a half, 2 hours out, small town, open field, so far from the line that we were at before. So the amount of time that'll take us is, I don't want to estimate too much. Let's say hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. So, yeah, as long as nothing happens.
You may want to pick up the pace, Lieutenant. Last reports from the front line showed the trenches falling with increased enemy air activity.
Yeah, well, it's a miracle they held out this long. All right, we'll see what we can do. I'll keep you informed, and then you relay that for me.
Right you are, Lieutenant. I'll be here on the Fox if you need me.
All right.
Good luck.
Keith. Hopefully we don't need it. Keith out.
Out.
All right. I go ahead and tell everyone what the plan is, what we're going to be doing, what we can expect. The fact that the line has fallen from where we came from, that they need to be vigilant. And then I will go check with the operator and see how shit's going.
10 minutes, Sarge. Should be 10 minutes and we'll be good to go.
All right, can you go any faster? I'm not trying to rush you, but I'm trying to fucking rush you.
Believe me, I know.
All right.
If I can do it faster, I'll do it faster. Your young lad here being a massive help. My suggestion is keep a weather eye over that way, because I'm not... Luck hasn't been with us today, so...
We don't need luck. All right. Yep.
You know what's like really itchy? You know?
Yeah. I agree. Something's not right with that one.
Itchy all over.
Like, why are you itchy? You got bugs in you again.
Maybe. I want to wear the collar. Not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna make you do anything. You wanna be itchy, you be itchy.
Maybe a little collar.
Anyone have a light?
I got a light. Yeah, I got one right here. Gotta get real close to me. Right here, here you go.
Now, hold on. You mentioned the itchiness. Does anyone else have a light?
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I got one. Here you go.
Thank you.
Let's... Could everyone give me a scrutiny, please? Because I imagine that everyone's kind of on guard at this point. Aside from the operator and Hawk. Nice. Ace, you're still rocking those high
I don't know
ones.
what is going
You
on,
guys hear
man.
that?
It'll be alright. As soon as shit hits the fan, you'll be back on it, man.
90s. Over and over. Good
This
lord.
is ridiculous.
Okay. So, Lieutenant, you see them first. Marching in semi-organized line. Looks to be a good kind of like advance of troops in their squads and moving forwards. Or like organized and not retreating. I can give you this. It looks like they're advancing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. They're not completely on a bead for you, but in the first like minute from when you see them, they do adjust and you hear the sound of shouting. It is just infantry, maybe a couple of heavy weapons in there, but mostly just soldiery. You can only assume other things are following behind, but now that the sergeants, now that Lieutenant has seen them, you'll all be made aware quite quickly. I can tell you there's probably about 200 or so.
Oh, jeez. All right, everybody, look alive. We're gonna have to do a little bit of holding until we get this thing situated so we can get out of here. And this is our only way out. So,
All right.
we're gonna have to coordinate.
There's a shout from behind from like inside the workings of the armored carrier. Sarge, are those enemies?
Yeah, those are enemies.
And you could hear like whispered, like, yeah, those are enemies. Like, work faster, please. Here, take this. What's this?
All right, Hawk,
Need
I need you to do
bottlenecks.
something for me. Hawk,
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
need you to, you get that gun ready, okay? You got 2 hands. You can hand them tools and shoot too, okay?
Right you are, sir. And he jumps up. This is a big, heavy stubber type thing. It's
Yeah.
kind of swivels it around a bit.
All right. So, Ace, I'm gonna need you to pull back behind us, so you can get any sort of vantage point. See what you can take out. Let's see. Parzival, get some fringin ready. We're gonna need that.
Always ready, sir. Sir?
Yeah, that's good. All right, and Von Valkus.
Yeah,
As soon as they feel like they're in range, just spray back and forth.
got that. Parzival, you want a gun?
I got one. I got
All right.
several. You want one too?
I got some. Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, a gum. Yes, please. I'll have a gum. Can you put it in my mouth, though? I've got all this frenzy
Yeah,
in my
yeah, yeah.
hands.
Hold on.
Yeah, the itchiness.
There. Here you go. Don't swallow it.
That's great. So great.
Amherst.
Fucking
Angel.
go.
Yes, Lieutenant.
I give you an option. You want to be inside of this thing? You want to be on the other side of this thing?
You sure
I
you
just
don't
need you
need
in
my
cover.
help?
If they get close enough that you can use that thing, absolutely.
Wonderful. I'll
fucking
stay
die.
behind then. That way, when they get near, I don't need to jump out of anything.
Fair enough.
You just
right.
holler. I'll punch afterward.
All right, everybody. And I pull out my gun and I have my little chainsword, and I'm positioned probably close to Amherst on the other side of the transport, just so I can get a good beat on things as well. I'm not expecting to do much considering what's coming at us, but
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
with that many, they'll probably get into close combat, and then both yourself and Amorous will be of hearty use.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, Ace, you want to get a position, like elevated position? Basically, the only option
he
is
slaps his cloak on and he's just looking around for the best angle and notices a building. Doesn't know if it's sturdy or not though. Does it look like wars hit this area?
Yeah, but not to the point of like ruins. They're essentially houses. Like one of them has a corner missing a little bit, but a little bit of rubble. But aside from that, they seem pretty sturdy.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna try to go into one of the houses if there's a side that's blown out or a window open or something. He's just gonna find something where he can see something, or try even get on the rooftop of it if possible.
You can get on the roof if you
depending
like.
on- Yeah, depending on how the building's shaped.
Okay.
And he is gonna post up and line his bullets up and keep guard. All right, Lieutenant, I'm in position. On your mark.
As
All
as the enemy advancing, you hear calls of orders from a couple different positions. Sounds like they have a few people in charge. Like one person relaying. It's probably like equivalent of like lieutenants to sergeants to corporals kind of thing. And the battle line stops being quite so clustered before they kind of get into any kind of decent range. And they spread out along the line and almost like semicircles start to envelop. It looks like they're essentially going to come from the front and the sides as best they can.
I suggest, Lieutenant, that we take out the highest ranking members possible.
Yeah,
Create some
absolutely agree with that.
demoralization. This does
Yep.
not look like it's in our odds. Not trying to tell you how to do it. You're the lieutenant.
Oh no, you know what to do. I trust you. All right. Let's see. Parzival,
Sir,
that Frenzigen, I need you to, if you got enough, I'm gonna need you to pop it on either side of this line. Okay. See if we can sort of scatter the sides here, because they're gonna be flanking us, and it's gonna get really bad really fast.
Right now? Oh, yeah, all right.
As soon
Not
as they're
really
within
in-
range.
Yeah, not really in range yet, but
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You just, give me the word.
All right.
Parzival starts furiously licking and trying to get as much Frenzigen off the sides of the grenades as possible before she has to use them.
yeah.
Awesome.
Lieutenant,
All right,
can I
everybody, let's
just
get ready.
Post up right in the middle here.
Oh yeah, yeah. You just spray the middle, back and forth, back and forth.
All right, baby.
All right, and then Hawk, gonna be doing the same thing. You focus the middle, just like Von Valkus is doing. Okay.
Focus middle, yes sir. And
All right.
clicks back the. There's
This is the best part.
a little bit of silence as you can hear like the marching feet of the soldiers coming closer. Everyone's just holding off until they get the word. And then, at the very least, for both heavy weapons, they get to within comfortable firing range.
I am not itchy anymore.
All right, that's good, because I need you to aim. You ready?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Good. Ace,
Ready.
Yeah.
go ahead and start taking them out. Parzival, shoot up each side.
Yes, sir.
The rest of us are gonna
All
focus in the
right.
middle.
How many bars on the one here? He's just counting. Okay, get ready. And he notices maybe two talking back and forth, relaying. He's looking for the one that's giving the order and at the highest position versus the one putting the order in action.
With your slightly elevated position, you'll get a plus to this just purely because you get a better view of like what's going on, and you've got a scope as well, so you can see it closer. That'll be a scrutiny with a plus 20. There you
Right.
go.
We're out of hell.
Yeah. So there's there's three people standing up at the front who are kind of like leading the troops. And to begin with, you're like, okay, one in the middle is clearly shouting to the other two and giving them instructions. So that's the one in charge. But before you take the shot, you realize that there's one behind him giving orders in the middle of the troops.
Valgus.
So he's relaying to the middle, and then they're like spreading out along the line.
Okay.
Ace.
There's a conductor in the middle that I'm going to take out. His main front line, Waltz, will be coming straight down the middle, barking orders. I suggest you clean through there. As soon as you hear the shot go off, you spray and keep walking forward.
Oh, I'll make it rain.
Beautiful. On my mark. Lieutenant, ready?
Ready when you are.
Rita,
Always.
excellent. Hawk, try not to scream and shoot something. Here we go. And he lines up and pulls the trigger.
Okay, that will be a ballistic skill. You have plus 30 single shot, plus 40 full, plus 50.
This is long range.
This will be standard range for you. You can just roll your ballistics with
Okay.
a plus 50. I've done all the like aim and the standard shot, etc. for you.
Oh, you've already done this stuff.
Yeah.
And that's you said ballistics. That's right.
Yeah.
That's the BS.
Yes.
20. Firing. And
It's also plus 50, so your target was 103, and you get 6 degrees of success. Sniper shot. I mean, where do you want the sniper shot to go? Where's it hitting him?
he's trying to aim it to where the guy, as soon as the guy opens his mouth to get an order, he wants to place it right inside there.
Take the
For
tonsils
shock
out.
factor and demoralization.
Yeah. Take the tonsils out. Just
Yeah, it's just gonna be one of those shots where if whoever he's giving orders to is gonna be like, just kind of just in shambles. I know if I see somebody get a bullet through their their mouth and takes off the top part of their head, I'm not gonna be sane.
oh yeah, for sure. And the commanding officer, which is what he was, essentially like raises his hand and his mouth opens. The second his lips move, you squeeze the trigger, the shot goes off, flies straight past the people in charge at the front, and takes him cleanly through the tonsils, through the back of the head. And from what you can see in the ensuing kind of like chaos in that center there, you think you probably got someone else as well behind him.
Yeah.
Like, might not have been a kill shot, but they definitely went down. And the entire center kind of like ripples apart as everyone moves and is shocked, and there's like a pause for a second. At the same time as your shot echoes, I'm guessing both Vera and I know Hawk is gonna open fire.
You just
Yeah.
hear him in the
I'm
comms,
firing.
and he's just like in this moment.
So please give me a plus 30 ballistic skill, please. And Hawk will have the same.
Sorry, that's plus 30?
Plus 30, yes.
Oh.
It's a success. Yeah, as you both start opening fire, the line in the middle, like, troops fall as they get hit by the tracers, by the sheer unrelenting bullets flying towards them. A lot of them jump to the floor and go prone and start to crawl forwards. A few of them go to their knees and like return fire. Shots whizzing way over your head. They're not close enough to really start firing yet. A couple of the ones who are at the front go down to one knee and rip a what looks like, best I can say is grenades from their jackets and go to hurl them. Ace, if you want, you could get another shot off at this point if you want to go.
I
for
want
one
to
of
shoot.
them.
As soon as the arm goes up for the grenade, I want to shoot the grenade. At least try to.
This will be a plus 30 this time.
Okay. Ballistics. He's gonna be like, pardon me, I have to interrupt. I'm not done with my set. It's 30. Right? Ooh.
Oh yeah. Are you shooting for the guy or the grenade?
No, I'm shooting that grenade. He's gonna be like, sorry, Rita. And he pulls the trigger and shoots it.
Yeah, and
Just him romantically laughing, and then just like, your
the
turn.
explosion engulfs the sergeant and essentially like takes off the majority of the left side of his body as the grenade explodes in his hand. The other one gets thrown off, but actually lands like way too short, and even the ensuing shrapnel that comes with it comes nowhere close to your line, so they're not close enough at the moment. And
You're
with
welcome,
that,
Falcus.
there is a kind of general yell as some of the troopers stand up and start charging with the ensuing fire. Especially the sides have moved in on both sides towards the towards this here, and I think you will hear a shout from the armored transport. 5 minutes, and we're good to go.
5 minutes. All right.
Hold out for 5.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Parsifal, I need those. I need them to start tearing each other apart.
Yes, sir! Possible. It's gonna just go to town, go to work.
Okay. So you have them at either ends. What I'm going to need is a ballistic skill for the one side, the side you're currently on. So give me a ballistic skill with a plus 20.
How's the wind? Is the wind going towards them?
The wind is mostly non-existent at the moment. It's kind of like very, very light, so
Got it.
essentially any smoke is gonna drop and then pretty much just kind of stagnate there. Oh,
How
hell
far
yeah.
away are they?
I mean, close enough for that.
I want to find the one that's up front and just beat him with the grenade.
Yeah.
The Frenzigen grenade. Just like right in
so-
his chest or like his throat.
The guy appears to have some kind of like antiquated saber thing. It's not even a chain saber. It's just a regular sword.
It's
And
adorable.
He's got a pistol and he's kind of like throwing his sword forward as he's charging. Like, come on, man!
Hey!
And then
Hey! How valuable is that? You can sell it for like a lot of money, right?
I mean, he's not gonna hit you. But you want to hit him in the chest with the grenade launcher, with the
I
grenade,
want to
right?
spare that sword. I'm gonna sell it later.
So you're not firing it at him?
Yeah, right his throat.
Okay.
Just throw.
So yeah, as he's charging forward, comes out of nowhere, just like beans him right in the throat. Kind of like his legs like kick up as the rest of his body tries to keep going forward, and he kind of lands on his back. Like the saber like rattles out of his hand, and a second later, the area is just like enveloped as this thick gas like spreads out, and you hear the insanity start to catch hold as these troopers start yelling at each other, shouting, like ripping each other apart. There's gunshots, even a few shots fire over towards your direction, but you're turning and sprinting over to the other flank because you have to get over, like, past the buildings, past the armored carrier to the other flank. I need an athletics roll, please.
Athletics roll.
So as Von Valkis is firing, as Ace is like loading up his other shot. Holy crap, that's really good. Okay.
Nice.
Ace, you're like loading up the next shot, and you just hear this like, and you just see like grenade launcher in hand, like loading it as she's going. Rita Parsifal just like zooms past you in a blur of probably
Rita?
drugs.
Don't do anything to our Oh, gods. And then he just sees her and he's just like, should I start packing up now, Lieutenant?
You see any other targets before you start coming down? I need
I
you
don't
to
think there'll
look.
be any more targets, Lieutenant. Sorry to cut you off, but do you see what's running towards them right now?
Well, these are the flanks that are getting hit by this.
Yeah,
There's
this is
still
the
a
sides.
lot more
Okay,
troops
okay.
coming forward.
Right.
And also, I will tell you now, Ace, that when a sniper is, like, identified as being around, the NCOs and COs get their heads down and they're like, cover any insignias and stuff, so it's going to be harder for you to pinpoint anyone in charge now. Rita, please give me another ballistic skill. This time you can take a +10.
Jesus.
So apparently we know where all of Ace's luck has gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second Frenzy grenade, again, like, loops over, lands, and just
If
coats
Aces
the
was
flank.
an artwork, mine's a shitty scribble. Join the party, gentlemen!
Yep. Definitely not on.
It's the most intimidating turtle I've ever seen. And again, both flanks now are either avoiding this thick smoke or fighting off former allies who've kind of lost their minds and are trying to rip themselves or each other apart. However, the advance continues up the front and smoke comes out from the front itself as multiple smoke grenades are thrown in between yourselves and the kind of like crawling, advancing army. And the smokes pop and start to obscure your vision of the troops, which are, slowly getting closer. You hear a yell again, and you hear the like smashing of feet as they are charging at you into the smoke, and then obviously further towards you. In this instance, it is going to be a ballistic skill with a -10 for both Vera and for Hawk. Which is not good for Hawk. He's not great at this.
-10.
He did kill a man.
He did kill a man.
Is he on the Centaur gun?
Yes.
Oh, no.
He's on
I would
the
like to
field
use
for
a fate point.
it. Okay.
Still -10?
Still -10, yeah.
Dang it.
Oh,
There you go.
very nice job.
So,
Hawk
Worth it.
Hawk cannot tell where to shoot. His shots are effective in the only sense of essentially whizzing by troopers and making them a little bit nervous. You're not 100% sure he's actually hit anyone yet, but suppressive fire is a thing, it's valid. However, Vera, like, just because there's smoke in your way doesn't mean there aren't people to kill. The only difference is that you just have to fire in a bit more of an arc just to make sure you hit the same number of people.
Exactly.
And essentially you hear the yell peter off slightly, and you don't see it, but you can imagine multiple troops basically getting straight back down in the dirt as your fire comes along. However, this time, some grenades do get flung your way. Well, get flung the way of the...
That's fine. The Emperor will protect me.
Indeed. Okay.
How close are those grenades landing?
We will see. Okay. So that is 4 degrees, 1 degree, and 5 degrees of failure. Not that close. There's a couple that land, close enough to essentially like give you a little jolt through the body with the impact of the explosion. But again, even the fragmentation doesn't come close to you enough to be threatening. And
Wonderful.
like,
Told
some
you the Emperor would protect me.
There you go. Some small arms fire is now being sent in your direction. They're close enough to fire at everything, but essentially you've halted their progress again. You can hear the sounds of NCOs like drumming them up, like, you know, there aren't that many of them. Come on, and like running around kicking them. Ace, please give me a scrutiny with a -10.
Scoop. There it is, a good old 9.
That's gotta strap yourself in, everyone. You gotta.
Be a fun one.
So you can take a shot into the smoke. It will be a -20 ballistic skill.
All right.
So even though you're not sure where it came from, you can still try and estimate, and you are a good shot. So
Ballistics. Is that -10?
yes, -10.
There we go.
Shot goes. Oh, here's a question actually, Ace. You're lining up the shot. You can't see you can't pinpoint where the man is. You can't tell if you're even gonna hit him, let alone if you're gonna get a kill shot. Do you take the shot?
No, he would not.
Yeah. So like
Not
your
taught.
your
He'll just
your
be like, damn it.
your rifle wavers, goes back, goes forth. You're not sure, and in frustration, you like lift up your rifle. You wait for an opportune moment as they come out of the smoke.
Yep.
And the sergeants continue to, whip up the men, and you can hear like, "Gonna stand for this, no!" And then the yelling happens again, and they start charging forward again with accompanying heavy weapons fire. Couple of they have a couple of these things. So, holy crap! Okay. All right. Let's just. Von Valkis,
Yes, sir.
please roll me a dodge.
Oh, you're gonna make me dodge?
I'm gonna make you dodge.
But every shot makes me prettier.
That's true. Or just more angry. Yeah. As you're like laying down this fire, because your fire is loud and accurate and kind of almost non-stop. You've got a good kind of technique for just getting the next, like belt ready. As soon as the last one's done, you like feed the next one in and just keep going. And a fair amount of fire is kind of aimed at your little cubby hole in the building that you've holed up in. One, maybe it's a stray shot, maybe someone just was really good at pinpointing, but it just whizzes right past your face and just like nicks your cheek very slightly. A little trail of blood goes, and you kind of like, I don't think it even slows you down, you're just like, and then just like aim at the approximate location where that shot came from and hear multiple screams.
Beautiful.
And Lieutenant, you hear, almost ready, Sarge. Just need to connect a couple of wires and we'll be good to go. 1 minute max.
1 minute. All right, everybody, listen up. We got about a minute. All right. What I'm gonna need you all to do, we're gonna be peeling back. We need to put down some smoke. Okay. We need to keep our eyes open. We're gonna cloister up behind this thing. We're gonna pile in. We're gonna get away from this shit storm. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll be the last one to get in. I'll cover you.
How many of them are left, Lieutenant?
I'm taking a look and seeing what I can see.
A few of them have kind of like come to the edge of the smoke and are either kneeling down and firing, or just essentially like trying to like crawl out. There's more fire coming in, and it's not as misplaced, but it's not exactly aimed at the same time. It's
So-
I would say, at a guess, at most you've taken out half. There's a good like 100 plus.
Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, we probably took out about 100, maybe. Maybe.
This vehicle won't take any heavy fire, well, will it?
No. No, probably nothing direct.
Well, why not end all their lives? Purge them. Won't be an issue later then, will it?
Well, I
my
mean, I can
concern
shoot
is-
them while we're driving away, right? I can use the gun up the top.
Yeah, you can. So, my issue is that if they get too close, I don't know what they're gonna do. My priority is you, getting you out of here.
Sidebar quickly while you're going. Ace, awareness please.
I'm sorry?
Awareness please, plus 10.
Awareness.
Sorry, carry on.
No problem.
A valid
Yeah,
point. You are in command here. I will not step on your toes. Just more an observation. If they're gone, we don't have to worry about any explosives dealing with us outside of that one.
Yeah.
Pointing at Rita in the distance.
Hey, what?
Ace, you can hear a drone and you can actually see in the distance, in the air, some what you're going to guess are planes coming in your direction.
A plane? Okay.
Planes.
Planes. Oh,
At least two.
Lieutenant, I would suggest we hurry up and double time. Not only do I see a drone, my attention's been directed towards air vehicles coming our way. Multiple.
Ah, shit.
Well, never mind.
That vehicle's not going to survive if we don't hurry up.
All right. I need,
There's a
Oswald.
whistling, like a and a explosion right at the empty building to your rear as an incoming artillery round hits right near you.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Ace
right,
getting the
all
fuck out. Ace gone. He's not watching anymore. He's going to run straight to the tank.
All right.
I'm not, we need to go and just hear him like,
Rita's also on the way.
yeah.
Uh,
Scrambling.
the engine fires up, and you hear the trooper, the driver, say, Sarge, we're ready to go.
all right, Amherst, you in first.
Affirmative. I climb in.
Amherst strides in, sits himself down.
Hawk, get the fuck out of the way. And then as soon as Von Valkis get there, Sarge, you're gonna be on this gun. I need you to hold off just a little bit until everybody's inside. All right.
Got that, Lieutenant.
Keep fire down the whole time. I'll tell you when to hop in.
Yes, sir.
All right. Oswald, I need you to drop some smoke closer to us. All right.
Smoke out.
Yeah, the smoke kind of goes in like a little bit of a semicircle, like a little bit away from you, but just essentially will make that shooting. And the bullets are like starting to whiz through, by the way, now as they're getting bolder, as their support is coming in. They're starting to press a bit harder.
Disrespectful's what it is.
Vera, can I get another ballistic skill? Take a plus 20 on this one. It's mostly
Yep.
just for suppression at this point.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, they're starting to ping around where you are, and it's harder and harder for you to keep up that pressure.
Okay.
Essentially, you're not going to last here much longer.
Lieutenant, we gotta go.
Yeah. All right. Parsville, you hop in. Ace, you almost here.
Yeah, I'm here. And he takes
Oh,
off his
fuck.
cloak.
Ace,
Sorry.
like, yeah,
Perfect.
appears around the thing.
Hey, where'd you come from?
Hell.
All right.
This about to reach us.
All right, Parsville, you get in. Von Valkis,
All right.
you right
You
after.
good? Okay.
Yeah. Ace.
Valkis, you
Yes.
take your heavy weapon off the wall, like run around to the outside and head just past the lieutenant, jump into the back of the thing.
All right. So when it's just, it should be Ace and I, right? We're out there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Ace, you get in.
All right.
I got your back.
Okay. And he jumps in and just tries to keep an eye out. And let's go.
I go to climb in, and I go, all right, we're going to go as fast as we can, all right? I keep your eyes out.
And the shot comes out of nowhere, taking the lieutenant straight in the temple, ripping his head to the side, and he falls down at the base of the truck. And the driver says, "What happened?"
What the fuck?
Drive.
Move.
Okay, and he
Go now.
he guns it, and the back of the truck pulls up so that the bullets start to ping off the back of the truck, leaving the lieutenant.
Is there any holes or openings in the back of this, or is it completely closed?
It's got an open top. Von Valkis, are you jumping on the pintle?
Yeah, I am.
How big is that opening?
It's big enough for you to stand up and fire from the back.
For 2 people?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ace is, at this point, he's kind of lost it, and he's gonna slip. He keeps his composure inside, outside, but inside he's just like, fuck this. And he kind of brushes up against Valkis, says, "Sorry, Sarge. You do what you have to do. I'll do what I have to do." And then he'll just kind of have his gun ready, and he'll just be trying to pick off anybody he sees.
Yeah. And there are planes now, flying overhead you. A few of them just head straight past, drop a couple of bombs. They land nearby to the left or the right. A few tracers as they go past, but a couple peel off from the squadron and kind of come around and start moving towards you, essentially from the front, to try and strafe you.
I hope you're good at driving. This is not looking good. Watch
All right,
those
I'll get us
six.
away from this. Just get those fucking planes off me.
I'm shooting at the planes if
Alright.
I can, if I get an angle on them.
Rita, you're gonna need cover as much as you can.
Yeah, smoke it! More smoke.
Yeah,
Where's
ballistic,
Just trade
ballistic
places.
skill -10, please, Rita, for the movement. Not amazing, but it is what it is.
Hawk,
Provide
where's
some
Hawk?
cover. I'm here.
Get over here, Hawk!
Yeah, I'm here.
Hawk!
Where's Lieutenant?
Always loved you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Stay on your feet!
Rita and Ace, who are you firing at? You got 2 planes coming in from the front and chasing infantry who are quickly being outpaced.
Rita's gonna take the smoke grenade, the last one, pop it, put it in the gun, and shoot it so it's already smoking while it's up in the air.
Yeah, he's gonna. How close are these planes? Are they close to the ground, or are they pretty high up?
Yeah, they're coming in for essentially a strafing run straight towards you.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna try to take shots as much as possible.
Okay.
At anything he sees, any person he sees, even if they're bad shots.
You have time
Not
to
artistic.
take aim. Ballistic skill. It is standard range for you. Half aim. Let's call it. It'll be ballistic skill with a +30.
Is it for Ace? Yeah.
All right.
That's great. Roll. Yeah. In this instance, can you roll me a damage, please? That will be your damage and then 2d10 after that.
Okay, hold on. I got a couple of guns here. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Range weapons, rifle. Okay. This long range, short range, standard. Does that matter?
No, just the damage.
Okay. Said plus what? There's no plus, right?
No.
1?
Yeah, just roll the damage and then 2d10.
Okay, because it's saying DOS. So, And then what was the other one part you told me?
2d10, please.
Okay.
Yeah, the shaking of the truck is throwing you off. What I can only assume is a small amount of chaos at the very least in your brain, but you're a professional, and you still have that calm center where you just shut everything else out. And there's a slight more determination, I'm guessing, than usual. So you sight down that scope, and you aim at the engine at the front of the thing, and then you go, no. And you raise up, and you fire, and the bullet takes the pilot straight between the eyes. And the first one...
Like kind of screams as it goes.
It, like, shatters the screen at the front, goes straight into his head, and the front leading plane veers off to the side, spins a couple of times, and just explodes in this kind of, like, plasma fireball to the side of you. Vera.
Yeah.
Second one.
Yeah.
Are you using the pintle mounted or your own heavy bolter?
Which is better?
Probably your heavy bolter.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna use my heavy bolter.
Okay, that will be a plus 20 ballistic skill, please. As you just, like, roll it over and unleash. Okay,
Yeah.
2 hits, yeah. Roll me 2 damage rolls, please. Oof. Okay. Yeah, you start off a little bit below it, because you know your gun, especially in this kind of situation, has a kick. So your
Yeah.
first couple of shots go below the plane, but then rip right up along the side of it. And one of those bullets must have hit like an engine or a missile or something, because midair, the thing explodes in a fireball and like veers straight at you and like goes straight over your head into the following troops who are trying to run and fire, but
I'm screaming and I do not
just
flinch.
explodes behind you.
Yeah.
And the truck speeds up. The sound of firing from behind you slowly peters away. The sound of aircraft heading towards the Hive City slowly peters away. And you sit down, staring in front of you, staring at the floor, and we'll be back after the break. You're heading towards the extraction point. Shouldn't take too long. You hear a little radio squawk as the driver is communicating with presumably HQ. You now have a moment to yourselves. And Hawk kind of comes back from the front where he's been sitting with the driver and helping out and says, "Wait, where's Lieutenant?"
He has moved
What?
on into the Emperor's service.
He died?
Are
Quick
you
and
shitting
clean.
me?
It was a good death.
I don't know if getting shot in the temple was a good death. At least it
He
was
didn't
fast.
get shot in the guts, you know?
Right.
Wait, what did he say he wanted? He said he had a plan. What he wanted, how he wanted to go. What was it? Does anyone remember?
He said a shot to the head, clean. Guess he got what he wanted. No suffering. Probably didn't even know what happened.
Now, I'm pretty sure he said he wanted Hawk to give me all of his things. At some point. Probably.
Out of respect, I'll not do another field promotion for the moment, but you are in charge, Sergeant.
Alright. Well, the plan is the lieutenant's plan. You get to the extraction point, we fucking extract. VIP's the most important. We can all die at his feet, if need be.
Right.
Operator, how far from the extraction point are we?
About 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on how hard I gun it. I don't want to go too fast just in case thing breaks apart again.
Hey, operator, what's your name again?
Trooper Van Bjorn.
Van Bjorn?
Van Bjorn.
What's that? Like,
It's my name.
some kind. Yeah, alright, fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm reading. It's a name too. Play it like that. Now you sleep.
You okay, Hawk?
It's different, right? Like, than when we lost the lieutenant. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe even than when we lost Lenk.
Yeah. It's different.
Is that weird?
Nope. It is what it is. He was a good lieutenant. He was a good sarge.
He never wanted to be lieutenant.
He did not.
He was a good lieutenant.
Not wanting to be one is usually the prerequisite for being a good one.
Precisely.
So what's the
I'll
plan
see.
when we get there?
We extract. We get off planet. We get to my transport. And y'all can head back to command. I will put in a... well, provided we successfully extract. There will be good words for you and your squad, Sergeant.
Do we expect that there's going to be enemies at the extraction point?
Always a possibility.
I guess I'll need you to keep an eye out for that as we come
Oh.
close.
Roger.
Rita, if you can prepare some Frenzogen grenades just in case.
You're right. Got about maybe 2 more. Maybe.
Okay.
Sarge,
Well, really,
I could,
anything would work.
I could go on the mounted gun. I'm not an amazing shot, but I feel like I could quite happily kill some enemy right now.
Alright, Hawk, you do that. It's gonna move fast when we get there. Be a couple of blinks and then we'll need to extract quickly. I think they've been waiting a while for us. So, stay on target. Move towards extraction and hopefully I'll see you on the other side.
The operator, like, turns around slightly and shouts, "Here, who's in charge? I've got the pilot of a transport ship called Dominatus wanting to get in contact with you."
Yeah, that'll be me.
Alright, come up here, jump on the Vox.
Hello?
Is this the leader of the extraction squad?
Yes. It is.
This is the pilot of the Dominatus. I'm heading into your location now. We'll be there ETA 15 minutes.
Perfect. We'll be there in 20.
I'll see you there when you get there then. Praise the Emperor.
Praise the Emperor.
Goes dead.
Good.
Well, at least you're getting off the planet.
Yeah.
Wish I could come with you, but orders, you know?
I
Indeed.
don't think that's a wish.
Finally. He'd about enough of this place.
It's not great, I will give you that.
Smells a little bit too, you know? Itchy.
Remind me not to sit next to you on the transport. I do not wish to catch this itch.
Alright.
I
So,
need to remain pure. Is there an issue with that?
No, I'm not crying behind my eye patch or anything. It's fine.
Good. It's a good soldier attitude there then.
should... I'm not as good with the sanctities and litanies and prayers as I should be, maybe. But is there anything?
Seems like a heresy.
Is there anything appropriate for this? You know, saying goodbye to a comrade in arms, or
Yeah.
Say goodbye to your comrades when we all make it off alive. Or you can wait and do a combination. If all of us don't make it, and you have more to give whatever condolences you try to. I, for one, like to remember who they are. My apologies.
I have given a prayer already for your late lieutenant, but I can share it again with you. It does indeed. Specifically for their remembrance.
yes, please, sir.
By our deeds shall we be known. Let these deeds be a mighty sword from which he who rests upon the throne shall wield. With the mighty deeds shall the darkness be thrown back into the abyss, and in them will thee prevail. Remember him well. He served well.
Praise the Emperor.
Praise the
Praise the
Emperor.
Emperor.
Praise the Emperor.
Praise the Emperor.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank the Emperor, but he is the one who gave you the lieutenant.
How we doing on time?
10 minutes. Maybe 5. If you want, I can step on it, but I can't guarantee the thing will hold up.
Guarantee
Better we
is
get there in
better
one
than
piece.
risk. Exactly.
Aye, aye.
Well,
Does-
I saved it for a good occasion, but I think is better now than later. I have, in my pack, what is that? Recruit, did you bring my pack in?
Oh, yes, sir. I stored it up the front. Do you want me to?
Good, thank you. No, I'll grab it. I've got, I saved some liquor. Good, real liquor, if you'd like any. I think it's only fair.
Of course, sir.
I'll go and grab that and pass around the bottle to anyone who wants it.
Okay. As you like lean down to go into your pack, your little package inside your thing just kind of slips out and kind of tumbles to the floor. You like bend down, pick it up, put it back in. It's fine. As you look over, like, roll me a scrutiny. Plus 20, please.
Okay. Yeah, right. It's a little difficult with this.
Ah, yes.
path. I'll reroll it.
Alright. You do have 3 of them.
I do. That was also security. A very good reason to reroll it.
That was security.
That is much better.
Yeah, that's very good. You see, the, trooper recruit, Hawk was kind of like looking to see what you're getting out, and just kind of, as you turn around, you can see his, like, head dart across so that, he's like, oh, I didn't see anything, kind of thing.
Recruit,
Yes, sir?
I need you to be as truthful as you can right now.
Of course, sir.
Without saying what, did you see what fell out of the package?
Just a glance, sir, yes.
I liked you so much. I pull out my bolter.
I'd like to stop him.
Rita's got the grenade launcher out already, fucking around with it, and just got it aimed right at the throat there.
Are you really about to give yourselves over to heresy now at the end of this? Looking directly at you, Sarge.
Are you really about to shoot a bolter in this can that can ricochet bullets off and kill
Would you
everyone
rather
here,
me
including
give him a
yourself?
slower, crushing death for his direct heresy that was
nothing.
won?
You already let me launch a grenade in here? How about we all fucking calm down?
I am calm. This
I
is
think we can-
unfortunate. I do not wish to do this. It has to be done. This
Well,
package is for only Inquisitors and Inquisitorial agents. I was very clear about that. He snuck a glance and has admitted it. Unfortunately, he must be executed for the
Why don't we
grace
just-
and mercy.
Why don't we just throw him out of the vehicle? He can make his way on foot.
Unfortunately, he has seen more than he is supposed to. He has committed a dire heresy. Do you also join him in heresy, Sergeant?
No. It's alright, sir. Sarge. It's like... It's okay.
Do not think I wish to do this. I don't. But I must.
If you shoot him, do it.
Rita, it's okay. Mission comes first.
do you understand
Okay.
you're going to die? We're not talking about it. It is going to happen.
All right, look, if you want him executed, let me do it at
Look.
least, right? Hey, we've got a history.
While they're talking, I'd like to pull out my bolter.
Okay. Bolt pistol?
My bolt pistol, yeah.
Yep.
I'm happy to do it, you know, just let me hit him, right?
Does Ace see this?
A little bit of dignity.
You're all kind of a bit hyped
Okay,
up
so
and
what Ace
close
will do
together,
is like-
so-
Hawk, come here.
It's alright, Ace. It's
no,
fine.
here. Remember I was talking about those bullets?
Yeah.
Come here. And he's just trying to pull the attention of Hawk to get closer so she can have a clearer shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even
The
you
moment
have
Ace.
one.
He reaches out to take it.
The moment Ace gets him kind of out of the way, I'm gonna take a shot at the Inquisitor.
No. Close your eyes, Hawk.
Okay. We'll spend a moment in Vera von Valkas's head. So, Vera,
Yeah.
the Inquisitor, or Inquisitorial Agent, is one of the highest forms of authority in the Imperium.
Yeah.
To attack one is very close to the equivalent of attacking the Emperor himself.
Yeah. I'd like to go for the head.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Maybe, can I shoot him somewhere where he'll die quick enough for me to talk to him for a quick second? Like, maybe an artery. So he's still conscious, but he slowly bleeds out. Quickly bleeds out.
With a bolt pistol, any kind of like body shot may give time, but essentially, yeah, bolt, even from a bolt pistol, they do still explode and, you know, etc.
Okay.
So it's gonna like tear a huge chunk out. What I will say in this instance is because you squared up
Yeah.
to the Inquisitor,
Yes.
it's not gonna be a surprise.
Okay.
Which means we'll be rolling initiative.
Okay. Sounds great.
Even with
So-
Rita trying to distract him.
Even with there was enough kind of
Ace thought she was gonna shoot Hawk, so he's just like giving a bullet.
so did the GM. So you can see initiative on the left there, just above, just below your stats. Okay.
I'm
You
sorry.
need everybody to
one
roll
second.
initiative?
Unless you're intending on joining in, which I didn't get the impression either of you
No,
were.
I mean, he doesn't
expecting
know what's
this.
gonna happen, but he doesn't know what he's gonna do after. But he's gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just sitting here. He's just like,
I'm more than likely going to use a fate point to roll that.
You may use a fate point to reroll that.
I
but-
need help. Where's my initiative? Oh, I got it.
Okay. There you go.
Better. Much better.
Okay. So
Can I re-roll? No, wait, no.
you can
Yeah, can I re-roll?
You can. This will be your second fate point, I
Oh,
believe.
so it would be my last fate point, right?
yep.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it then, I guess.
Okay. In that case,
What's the highest initiative a person can get? Like, is 11 insanely high, or is there a good chance I could
11
get higher
is
than
pretty
that?
high. You can get a 12 or a 13.
Oh.
So
Okay,
much
well,
higher than
yeah, I'm gonna re-roll. We'll use my last fate
Okay,
point and
okay.
I'll re-roll. Because, I mean, otherwise I'm gonna die.
May not.
Well,
you were close.
okay.
What happens through reactions? If something happens and Ace finds out, what's the reaction?
So
Does that go with the initiatives or?
yeah, once we do this round, essentially you will all be aware of what's happening, and you'll be able to join in and roll initiative and join the queue depending on how you roll.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is the stupidest thing I've ever done. I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay.
So, Amorous,
Yes.
you see the sergeant pull out her bolt pistol, and you're unsure for a second which way she's you do wonder, like, is she just gonna shoot the kids herself? But you see that like set in her eye. It gives you that second you need to respond. Now, you are relying on them to get you out. So, how you want to proceed here is down to you. I will say that if you want to go, you're all enclosed in this place. It's essentially going to be close combat for all of you. Bolt pistols can be used in close combat, but you have a power fist.
Yes, I do. I'm kind
Would
of
you-
skilled in this area.
Would you like to discuss options, or are you just going for a kill?
Not going for a kill.
Okay. What would you like to achieve with your turn?
So, Amorous, Inquisitorial Agent, a stand-in in this very moment, almost, but not quite, because that would be heresy, but almost under the authority of the Emperor, is going to give her one split-second chance to change her mind and not damn herself to chaos.
Well, you have a power fist.
I do.
And she's
and that
swinging,
split second.
She's
If
swinging
she-
her bolt pistol up.
Yes.
If you'd like to...
Oh, he's going to grab her entire wrist and crush the wrist.
Oh, okay.
Cannot shoot a bolter if you have no hand.
So, what I will give you is Vera.
Yeah.
You can feel that you don't have the upper hand. Like, you're moving, but
Yeah.
he reacts faster. And as you start to swing up your bolt pistol, you have a moment.
Do I have
where
a
you
moment
can
to change
stop.
my mind?
Yeah.
I shoot Hawk in the head.
Blood. Psh. All over.
Oh, that was expected. And they like wipes the blood from him.
I was just helping.
Hawk's body falls to the ground.
Poor kid. Never
Do
even
not
got started.
lie to the Inquisition. Do not think I did not see that, Sergeant.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
The next one is
Inquisitor.
your neck. Let that be known. I put the bottle away and sit back down.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitorial agent.
Inquisitorial agent. No disrespect. But could you please put your important package somewhere where it stays important? Just in case somebody might, I don't know, look around and perhaps see it. No disrespect.
It is better secured. Do pay
Thanks.
mind what I've said multiple times now. Let us get there
It's
and
been-
leave.
It's been heard. Loud and clear. And he looks at Valkus.
Sergeant, dump the body. You're the leader. It's your task to deal with your men.
Would she also get the impression that this is another, like, chance, essentially?
Yes.
I pick up Hawk's body rather roughly. I open the back and I kick it out.
Tumbles.
I close the door. I look at Parzival and Ace. Just like a cold stare. And then I sit back down.
Oswald
It's
just looks
not.
down.
Do you have any prayers for him, Inquisitor?
I do. I'd meant to give it during the execution where he could hear it, to honor him in his life. But I will do it in post nonetheless. By empirical decree, and through the will of the Emperor, Recruit Hawk, you have been sentenced to execution for the darkest of heresies. The Emperor has now given you grace, mercy, and his final gift. Praise be to the Emperor.
Where is he?
So, for a few more minutes, this transport carries on. I imagine in silence. The driver calls out, Sarge, we're coming up on the ammo dump. Do you want to radio in again? Let them know you're almost there.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Go up,
Radio. Yep.
jump on the Fox.
This is the transport ship Dominatus.
We're almost there. Any minute now.
Copy that. Do you have the package?
Yep, we do.
Who's with you?
We have your soldier and 2 of us, including me. Well, 3 of us, including me, left.
Copy that. What will you be arriving in so that you are not shot?
What is the term of this vehicle again?
It's a Centaur carrier.
We're arriving in a Centaur carrier.
Affirmative. Carry on with mission.
Roger that. Over and out.
Out.
Rita. And he gets close to her and he's kind of talking really low.
Yeah, Ice.
Do you feel what I feel?
Yeah, do, Ice.
Remember back at home, the game we used to play with all the others. We rally them together, bring them to a sport. For those that found out our secret, what do we do to those?
Then we took care of them, Ice.
Right. The importance was that we survived and they did not. Why do I have a sense that we will become them?
Oh, yeah. Some kind of a cephalopod game. Yeah, I understand.
Think about it. They chose us for a mission this important. Asking us how many of us are here.
Yeah, expendable. Well, Ice, I mean, we survivors, you know?
Yes,
If anyone's gonna
but-
die, it's not gonna be us.
That's
Right?
right, but I've grown quite fond of Falcon.
Yeah, like Valkis.
Well, we want to make her survive too.
Yeah.
We should come up with a plan B.
Still good friends, Gin Grenade. Just let it rip, you know, at any point.
On
Oi,
the transport.
soldiers, we're here.
Yeah.
But also, I'm seeing a couple of dead bodies. Look like this place got hit. Maybe a bombing run. Keep an eye out, yeah?
Alright.
Yes.
And he
Ace,
pulls
Yes.
up and stops.
can you do a quick sweep of the area?
None I can. He gets ready while whenever the vehicle stops, he'll put on his cloak. But before he put on his cloak, he'll look back at Valkis and Rita
Yeah.
and just kind of mouth something, almost like mute, towards Rita. She'll understand, and then he'll just put
We
his
got
cloak
special
on.
hand signals.
Yeah, and then he'll run out and sweep the area. But before he goes, he gives a very stern look towards the Imperial agent, Inquisitorial agent, or whatever
Yeah.
he is. What are you, Imperial or
Inquisitorial
Inquisitorial
agent.
agent.
I've said it so many
Okay.
times.
that? Because Ace cares so much. So he'll give like a very cold stare at him, and put his cloak on, and then run out.
Okay. Yeah, outside, there is a little ways away, kind of like at a little landing point, probably about 50, 100 meters, is a quite large transport ship, which is still running, like the engines are still going, and it's you could see, you know, it is what it is. Around you, there are a few bodies. A few like small craters. Doesn't really like look like bomb craters, but
Okay. Is the door open or is it closed?
the door is closed currently. there's a rear and a side. A side is the rear is for like small vehicles. The side is for like passengers.
Okay, and there's neither one is open. Sarge,
Yes.
let them know that we're here. There's bodies here, but I have a really bad feeling. Let's see if they open the back or the side door and expect us to go in through as a vehicle or on foot.
Okay. I'd like to hop back onto the box. Hello?
Go ahead.
We're here. We want to know that it's safe.
It is safe. Step out, and I will come out to meet you. Out.
Alright. I'm gonna step out.
Okay. The driver says, "Do you mind if I borrow this?" And like picks up Hawk's lasgun, like slings it over his shoulder,
Go for it.
and steps out with you. Rita, Amorous.
Oh, yes. I head out.
Right behind you.
Okay. Walking towards the big transport ship, the side door kind of opens, and with heavy footsteps, a large, probably about 7-8 foot tall armored warrior steps out. So for those of you in the roll 20, if you just scroll below the,
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
he is a space marine. He has bright blue, almost cyan armor with a huge kind of spear in one hand that crackles with power, and a big bolt gun, but he wields it like a bolt pistol. And he has all these intricate patterns all over him. You see different symbols, which you think maybe you've seen in, you know, like mentioned for different types of Space Marine chapter, which is weird because they only wear the symbols of their own Space Marine chapter. And he steps down and walks towards you, and to give you an idea of how quickly this happens, it's almost like his hand teleports. It snaps up with the bolt gun, and before you can even react, the bullet goes straight through the driver's head and explodes it. And he falls down.
Thanks. Fuck that guy. Am I right? Van Bjorn. More like Van full of fucking holes.
And he walks forward and he walks straight up to Amorous, ignoring the rest of you pretty much, and says,
Good work, Agent.
Thank you, sir.
Do you have
Is
the
it-
package?
I do. Entirely necessary to take out our driver.
Entirely necessary, Agent.
Understood.
he holds
Where
his
would you
hand
like
out.
me? Oh. Do I recognize this guy? Because I have strict orders on this package, and I want to be absolutely sure it's going where it's supposed to.
You recognize the armor and the symbols. It's not someone you recognize, but it is the one who. It is the. Yeah, they did give you this mission.
Cool. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. This thing's damn important. Okay. And I sling my pack and... Ah, you like it now. Fair. Very well. And I hand him the pack entirely. I do not pull the package out.
He takes it, nods.
Very well done, Agent. Hydra Dominatus.
Hydra Dominatus. And I turn and stand next to him.
And he turns to look at the others, the three remaining.
I'm in my cloak. Did you see through that?
What about
Rita's
these
just gonna-
three?
I'm just gonna keep walking up right by the inquisitorial agent right next to you. Yeah, what now?
They did serve well, I'll give them that.
How loyal to the Emperor are they?
Not as loyal as you'd think. Staring at Warbitch.
Oh, I think you'll find that some of them are very loyal. Thank you, Agent Hydra Dominatus.
Hydra Dominatus.
He's looking at Warbitch.
Hydra Dominatus.
Ah,
And join me in our ranks.
Thank you.
Wait, what?
thank you, sister, for not shooting me.
Boy, did I want to, brother. Don't count yourself out yet.
Of course not.
Yeah, at this
I like
point,
these two. I'd like to keep them.
At this point, Ace is gonna just come out of his cloak and stand next to Rita and just be like, just like home.
Yeah, just like home.
Very well. Then they shall have a chance. Brother, sister, have you tired yet of serving your corpse god?
Never tiring.
Never.
Never.
I'm trying to
We
give a
have-
look at Ace and Rita. That's kind of like, hey, there's a good answer here.
Hi.
He asked them, not us, right?
Oh no, he asked you to.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
for 40k, a little bit of 40k information here. The corpse god is what the traitor Space Marine legions call the Emperor in mockery. So he's basically asking you, are you tired of serving the Emperor? But you know,
Yeah, fuck
basically
that guy.
oh,
I'm
killing
all
the
in.
corpse.
I've killed my fill. I don't see what killing more would harm.
Well, wait, hang on. We still want to get to kill, yeah? We want to get to kill still? It was a
You'll
deal.
kill more than you ever did under
Right.
that scum.
Yeah, one. Yeah, absolutely. Fuck that guy. Right.
And you can be as artful as you want.
Well, as long as there's art involved, then who's to say? Then my answer is, I'm with it.
Very good. As you have been vouched for by my loyal agents, you are now also agents of the Alpha Legion. Come with me, and we will see what chaos we can cause.
Oh, I like the sound of that. All right.
And he
We never had
spins.
chaos at my old place.
He spins around and walks back into the ship.
At this time,
Taking-
Ace kind of takes a deep breath and looks down, and all the special bullets he made for everyone, he just drops it on the ground, and that was him leaving himself on this planet.
I
Yeah,
found-
Rita's got that little shard of metal still. She's supposed to put it on the dead body and just kind of takes it out, looks at it, and just kind of tosses it.
Shall we? Just must not keep him waiting. Leave.
You walk up, step on. It's now just Rita, Ace, Von Valkis, and the dead driver.
You go ahead. I'll get you.
just want to grab something out of his pockets real quick, you know? I don't know what he's got. It's a perfectly
Keep on
good laser
waiting
gun
and you
right
might-
there.
Alright, be quick.
Alright.
You've got some
Sorry.
time, but we should go.
Yeah.
Valkus, one question.
Yes.
Did you know all of this all along?
I had a mission, yes.
And you were willing to risk your life? For us.
I was, yeah.
You were going to shoot him, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Shit.
But the only way for us to get all out of here is this way.
If you were willing to give your life for us, me specifically, because this world eats itself, then you always have an eye over your shoulder. And as he says that, he steps on the bullets and walks towards the ship and get on.
Yeah,
My
got it.
loyalty.
Got the gun.
Is to you. And he mouths, not the Emperor.
So, yeah, really doing it. It's exciting. Whole new worlds, you know?
As many as you want to kill. Great technology for your grenades.
It's exciting stuff, really. You think they can solve the itching?
They probably can.
Alright, well. Let's go.
Hydrodominatus.
And you move as well. Step up into the ship. Door closes behind you. The transport takes off, leaving the planet, and taking with it a decent portion of Dark Angel Space Marine gene seed. Okay, oof. That went places, didn't it just?
That was fucking awesome, dude. That ending part, oh my god.
I didn't know there was
Aaron,
another
hey,
traitor.
welcome back. We
Hey!
missed you.
I was like, driving up when he said how many of there are, and I was like, yep, we're dead. Like, so to get the package and kill us all.
How many people here are a little confused who may not know 40k that well?
I know what
I think you
happened.
need to
It was a
learn
it was a
40K
Chaos
to know
Space
that.
Marine.
It was a Chaos Space Marine.
There you go.
They
Perfect
are
disembodied voice.
they are a big bad guy faction, although all factions really are bad. But essentially,
Yeah, you know, the bad guys at 40k.
essentially, in 40k, Chaos are the Chaos Gods. They want to pretty much ravage, torture, destroy, kill, crush, mayhem, chaos. And they work against pretty much all sentient life in the galaxy. The Chaos Space Marines are originally loyal super soldiers who used to work for the Imperium and serve the Emperor, like, dogmatically, who fell to Chaos and are now corrupted and now work against the Imperium. Some of them just go crazy and, you know. This is the Alpha Legion. They're interesting. I won't go into it too deeply because it gets a little bit crazy, but they are essentially the most enigmatic of the traitors. They do things that don't make sense. They love infiltration. They like to spy. They like to do false flags and double crosses and all these things. And yes, Vera von Valkus was working with them from the start. She was implanted into the Ultima Fidelis. And that's the reason why you got the mission, in fact, is because they had an agent implanted there so that they could ensure that the Inquisitorial agent, Thorn Amorous, who was also planted by the Alpha Legion, who had been working for them the whole time, would get out all right, because he has Dark Angel Gene Seed, which essentially is how you make Space Marines, how you make super soldiers, or one specific chapter. So there you go.
It's dope.
I did almost kill you though. I did
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah, well, you thought I
actually
was
want
real
to-
Inquisition, right?
No,
No.
Oh.
She knew the
I
whole
knew.
time. Yeah.
I knew the whole time.
Ooh, that's even more fun.
But I kind of like talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He grew on me. And
but he
honestly, I
saw
thought
the-
it would
he
make
saw
me
the
look
gene
better
seed.
if I brought the gene seed with me instead. If I was the one
good
to offer
plan.
it up. So I
So-
thought, hey, win-win.
So here's a question. Way back in the first episode, talking about Von Valkis killing the lieutenant, or like, remember there was like something along the lines of just like, yeah, maybe it was a stray bullet. Is there anything along that? Like he found something out and she had to do it, or because like,
It wasn't
I had no
something.
idea.
It wasn't something we discussed, but essentially he was starting to get a bit suspicious. So Valkis, like got into a position where she was firing at the enemy, just spun quite slightly, and took him out.
Makes sense. She always said I didn't want to talk about it, so it made a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So for
Girl.
people watching wanting to know the kind of background, I spoke to Dan. I said, how would you like to be an Inquisitorial agent who's actually working for the enemy, who are traitors? He was like, hell yes, sign me up. I spoke to Burgles. I said, hey, how would you like to be a soldier secretly working for the enemy? And also Dan won't know that you're on his side at any point. It'll be hilarious.
No idea.
we had one scenario where if things went badly, she was going to stab you in the back and whisper Hydra Dominatus in your ear so that only you could hear, and then pretend to be the savior and be like, I stopped him, I'm the savior, kind of thing. Which would
The
be
other
very
scenario was
fun.
I would kill them and do the same thing too. That was the potential.
Yeah.
So we both
versus
had
spy.
kill switches basically to
good.
TPK.
That's really good though.
But then
No,
I
that
was
awesome.
I was
That
like
awesome.
literally planning at one point at the very beginning. I was like, okay, so I'm gonna like TPK everyone and run out with this gene seed, And then I just ended up like Valkis just liked these characters so much, and she was keeping a tab on their like. I was trying to keep a tab on the way they talked about the Emperor, and like how they engaged with that stuff to see if maybe I could swing them and like save them, and then and then at the end I was like, yeah, totally, I want to bring them on over.
Yeah, Ace
so
didn't
it's
give a
great
shit
that
about
turned
the
out.
Emperor.
Yeah, dude, that's
I
I
made it very
figured.
clear.
penal colonies.
Yeah, it's just like just trying to survive and eat another day. At the end of the day, he didn't care.
And like you saw that dude, he's fucking scary. Like
Man.
it really is join or
Let's
die.
fight him. Everyone's dead. There's no chance.
But that's why I stayed in my cloak. I was like, oh, okay.
That is a no.
I was asking if the doors were open because I was gonna fly that fucking ship off.
Bye. I'm out.
I can also confirm that yes, before the show started, me and Aaron spoke, and I was like, "Hey,
Oh my god, man.
would you like to control your own character death?" And he was like, "Hell yeah, sign me up."
Yeah, I've got it on a button.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
sick. That was so sick.
So cool.
Out of
great.
character, completely heartbroken. I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, the
Yeah.
fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
But I knew it was gonna
It
happen,
stung.
man. When he said Ace go
Yeah.
first, I was
When
like,
When he was like, okay, I'm gonna be the last to go in, I was like,
yeah.
Like, I knew it was
Private
gonna
Ryan shit.
happen. And if you watch the episode back at some point, you can see me being a little bit shaken and being like, okay, dude, keep it together. You could do this. Like, mate, it was so good. Like, little round of applause for Aaron, actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thank
Pulled
you
that
very
off
much.
so well.
Yeah.
I love that.
Incredible.
And I can confirm that neither Nicotine or Technic had any idea of any of this.
Yeah,
I didn't know any of this.
Amazing.
Not
You
even.
just want to play it where we eat rats and shit. We don't know.
And,
Yeah.
yeah.
World, we don't know any of this shit.
Aaron didn't know anything about Von Valkis
No,
or about
nothing.
Amorous.
The fact she got
And-
promoted is insanity, by the
Yeah.
way.
He also didn't know that I
No.
wasn't. So when he promoted me, I was like, oh, yeah.
Chaos in the
Even better.
house.
Closer.
Yeah, I mean, like, oof. It
Cool.
It was great.
technically speaking, the exit for the lieutenant/sergeant was going to be last week.
Yeah.
And it was going to be a bit slower paced and kind of.
I think this is perfect pacing for it, though.
I
Yeah.
really
Great.
like.
I
I
it was
honestly-
really like
intense
how
the
this
whole
played out.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
And it also
Would,
didn't give me any time to actually mourn. Whereas I feel like if we did it last episode, there would be enough time in between for me to like feel the weight
Yeah.
of that. Whereas like with this, it felt very wartime in the sense where that happened, and
Yeah.
then you
No
literally
time,
had to
no time.
immediately
Yeah.
forget that it did. And then
You guys did such a good job. Like the moment it happened and you all went, go. It was great. All of you. You're just like, go, 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 go.
Aw.
Like
was that like some military was that like some good job soldier that we just
Yeah.
got?
Oh, yeah,
my
essentially.
God. I didn't know I needed that.
I think it was good too, being who you are, like who you were. You know,
Yeah.
I think mourning over it would have been like kind of. I don't know. It could have been acting too, because you could have, at the end of the day, you could have just been like, wasn't really feeling it, whatever. But
Yeah.
I think the pacing of it was perfect today.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And Aaron, you did an amazing job setting
Yeah.
up your
Oh.
sergeant for maximum heartbreak.
For
my
for
God.
anyone, there are little things that I drop that I would say throughout, like making it through. Like lieutenants die, all sorts of silly shit like that. That I because I knew it was coming, so I had to
Talking
pepper it
about
in.
How you wanted to go out? I was like,
Yeah.
oh no. I immediately remembered, and I was like, oh no, how did he say he wanted to go out?
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, the entire the whole pacing of everything was great. It was interesting too because I don't know 40K at all, but I know military, so the whole time it was a weird balance of trying to be like, okay, well, I know a situation, so I can run a situation. That's great. There are so many times I'm like, I don't know what we're getting shot at with right now. I don't know the capabilities. It was hard.
Yeah, it's 40K is weirdly a mix of Starship Troopers, World War II, and World War One, where
Yeah.
you can find yourself in a trench, you can find yourself fighting tanks, or you can be in a space battle. It's all just like, which I love.
Doing
about
my
40K.
part.
I'm doing my part. And there are actually
Would you
big
like to know
bug
more?
aliens as well, very much like the bugs, except for scarier. They're called Tyranids, and you're lucky I didn't bring them in.
Ooh.
I
I
think
should
saw
also
those
say
in
I
the
put
game.
clues in for Vera as well a couple of times, and I doubt anyone. I don't know if anyone picked up on them, but
I
And you were
picked up
asking
on-
how close are you to the Emperor constantly? That?
well, no, that was me just trying to actually pretend like, oh, I'm very.
Oh, okay, because that
religious.
pulled all
Jealous.
kinds of red flags for me. I was like, oh, okay.
No, it
There
was
was,
like
there's one point
ahead.
where you were like, I'd kill you all happily, or something like that. Like, I wouldn't care, I'd just kill you all, like, kind of thing. I
yeah,
was like,
or I
was
think
a good one.
specifically when I was saying like, oh, I think Hawk is a traitor. I think Hawk is gonna like backstab us. I wanted to like hint that could be a possibility, or that when we were taking bets, and I think it'll be the Emperor himself, which was like a
Yeah.
very heretical thing to say. But yeah, couldn't help myself. Anyway,
It
it
Looked at
was
you
so
like,
fun.
She's crazy.
Yeah. It was so
Stop.
fun.
Starting off with the squad we had, the two people, like, I think anyone would have pegged as traitors would be Ace and Rita. Like, they're the ones who would betray people, and they ended up being loyalists till the end. Well,
I was playing this literally just waiting for the opportunity. Nobody else was paying more, so
I mean, she looted every corpse. You know what I mean?
yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
List of
Every
all the
fucking
things
time.
and the kill count. My resume.
Man,
That was awesome.
the show was so fun. I loved everyone's character so much.
Yeah,
like to
it
a
was
level.
great.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god. So
And
good.
just a little bit of tease for everyone. You know, when I was talking with Brad, you know, who knows if we're gonna have a follow-up to this show, but if we do, this is what I can give you. There is a stain on the Ultimus Fideli now, which means that the Ultimus Fideli are going to be tasked with hunting down these characters, retrieving what they stole and killing them to regain their honor. So have a think
good
about
luck
where
to
that
them.
could go.
That's sick.
Hi, disembodied voice here. Will they be like Chaos Space Marines by then, or how does that work?
So they'll essentially be very well kitted out, experienced operatives. The way you make Chaos Space Marines is, let's not even go into that.
It's not
That's
Captain
all-
America Super
all
Serum. It's
It is. Don't even.
I've
Seriously,
seen
it's.
I've seen some of those videos. That's wild stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, they'll be very
Seen
strong,
some shit.
and there will be like Chaos Space Marines with them, so it'll be rough. Yeah, no, I have ideas. If you know, not wanting to tease it too much, but
if you want a season 2, then go to the Discord and find the final gift and leave
scream for it.
a pleasant comment.
leave- that's a great idea.
Also, if you have picked up on any of the little secrets and things, or you're a VOD watcher and you want to actively get involved, or question Sheepdog because he will be in there being able to
Yeah.
respond, then the Discord is a good place to do that. Okay, disembodied voice out.
At me in the Discord, and I'll answer any questions you might have that we don't answer here. Obviously, we ended a little bit early, so you know, we can. If anyone has one thought, actually, I have to say is massive appreciation to Brad for running the kind of
Oh my god, the
It was
sounds.
the
so
live action
Yes!
sound production
Every
was so much
scene.
fun.
so good,
Good.
so immersive.
Yeah.
Did you notice that the second the shot went off, the music cut as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
just,
everything
so
was
good.
perfect.
I was hovering over it for
Brilliant.
so long because I didn't know exactly when it was coming either. I was just sat there hovering over the sound button, waiting for it, and then
It was so
Sheepdog
dope.
was like, "It'll be in like a minute," and I was like, "Oh right, okay." Sat here sitting on it waiting because I didn't
Just
know.
like sweating.
Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't know if
okay.
Aaron was just going to do it completely at random either, because
So-
I know when we
Oh,
discussed
okay.
it, but I didn't know the exact like moment it was coming in.
Yeah.
So I have it on, the home key here, and every time I had to type something, I'm like, "Fucking don't even get." Oh no! and I've got, like my mouse here is like really close to the keyboard. I'm like, "Fuck, I don't God." Like all I
I'm
can think is,
watching you.
I'm just gonna die. And if that happens, then
That would be
I
kind
can't
of
do anything.
hilarious. Like 5 minutes into today's episode, you're like, "All right, everyone, pop." Damn it! Well, I gotta roll with it now.
So
Commitment.
that reminded me, like my brain went pop. A little bit more information for if we do another one, and also it will be dependent on the cost and everything. What it would be is a new squad of Ultimus Fideli hunting down each of the old members one by one, like a mini bosses. So
Oh, wow.
if we do it and you'd be interested, you'd basically be the big bad guys that they're hunting down, and you'd come in
Bro,
for
I
like
get
an
to be
episode
evil?
or
Shit,
oh yeah.
man.
I mean, you
Or hate
signed
evil
up to the
friends.
bad guys. You are now evil.
I mean,
Evil is very
Morally gray.
subjective in
Evil.
this.
You know?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Like it's like an anime.
media literate.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't know what Keith would have done if he had lived. Honestly,
Uh-huh.
I feel like he would have rejected
He-
it.
He
Yeah, he
would
would've-
have shot anyway.
Yeah, I
Got
would've
the bullet
died
in the
right
head
there.
anyway, just
I
later.
would
I would
be
have been
honest.
so disappointed.
My squad, why would you pop? All right, bye.
Yep. Yeah, it would have been great too. It would have been great too.
Some real disapproving patriarch vibes going along.
Yeah.
And yeah, like man, we lost a lot of people in that last episode.
Yeah.
We lost Lieutenant early on, the original Lieutenant, what was his name? Luther Arassian. Grail Lenk went out, kind of possibly the best death out of everyone.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It was heroic.
Yeah.
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 Heroic death.
It wasn't what I was planning, honestly, but it's just kind of how it played out. And then obviously our favorite, Shane Hawk.
Oh god. Poor kid.
That was brutal, man. Having to do
Yeah.
that was brutal.
Yeah. I think it played out quite well for you though, Murgles, because like, aside from the sergeant and Lenk, you'd been in the squad the longest.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be some what's it called when people go undercover and they
Oh,
like,
when they go in too
like
deep,
bleed
essentially
over?
they can't.
yeah.
Oh, defect.
Not defecting,
Defection. Yeah, it's defection.
Yeah,
right?
Oh, like
something-
Stockholm
Yeah,
syndrome or
factor.
something.
Well, it
Yeah,
sounds like,
almost.
yeah, the
Something like
sympathy
that.
that sort of leeches in.
Empathy for your fellow man.
Yeah, like when
That doesn't sound right.
when police go undercover, they
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
they end up getting a little, let's call it bleed or whatever, but they end up empathizing with or sympathizing with
deep.
people.
You're in too deep.
It's a good movie.
Boom.
So yeah, any final thoughts? Anything you want to highlight or talk about or point out or
This
anything?
is awesome. This was
I
really
just had a
good.
really fun
Oh,
time.
that's so fun.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
great.
So fun.
I did want to applaud everyone because giving orders, right, and saying do this, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, and then you guys just reacting a very specific way. It's yeah, in a setting like this, it's what's expected. But you guys did such a good job just executing those sort of things, literally executing. And the rolls, the fucking rolls today.
Bro, it's from last night, man. We got over it.
Yeah, it was. It carried over.
Last night
Fuck
was
that,
just as
man.
bad. Yeah. Whack rolling nothing but 20s, and we rolling crit ones left and right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Over and over and over again. That was good.
I had a great time. It was great.
Yeah.
Being able to finally do a show with Dan not in the seat, I guess you could say. And
Yeah, I know. I got to RP with you
yeah.
for the first time. It was
Yeah,
wonderful.
It was great. It was great. And Murgles, finally, I didn't know
They were-
Murgles is such a good
all these
IPer. It was fun. And Nicotine, it was a pleasure being doing this. And I like how our characters were in sync. It was dope.
I was so
And,
happy about it too. It was wonderful.
Yeah, Sheep, man, this was great, man. It's definitely it's a different twist, but I've been wanting to do a sci-fi for a while, so this was great. I got to play a character I've never played before, so it was dope.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And do your outro too,
Brad,
and
you're
then
awesome.
I can run through the outros for everyone.
Oh.
Technique.
Tech.
Outro.
Oh, hey, I'm Tech. I hopefully will be on more shows. My shows are starting to end, and it makes me sad. But you can catch me here. What days? Fridays. On I'm in the Frost Maiden. Things are getting really intense, really intense. So if you can't catch me there, then you catch me on my channel at twitch.tv/Technique. No U, no E, just a Q at the end. And Technique TV on Twitter. Go vote for shows. That's it.
Okay. You know what? He deserved the next up. Aaron. Hey.
Hi. My name is Aaron Black. I am a writer. I wrote a book called Firewall Down. It's a cyberpunk detective mystery novel, and it's pretty good. If you want to know more about that, you can find me on Twitter at Aaron B. Writes, and that is me. Thank you for
Awesome.
watching this.
Thank you. And also, Inquisitor. Ford Amherst.
Inquisitorial agent.
Agent. Sorry.
Oh, hi. I'm Domestic Dan. I got to be our fake inquisitorial agent for this, and I loved it. I honestly liked that I came in halfway through because it meant that I got to finish my arm, which was maybe the whole reason why I was super into this character. I was like, I can have a power fist? Well, I have to make one now. I don't care. I'm doing this.
You punched the tank, dude.
I gotta punch a tank. It was great.
It's awesome.
But yeah, I absolutely love this. Thank you so much, Sheepdog, for pulling me in and letting me be a traitor and then not being the only one. That was fun. That was a twist I was not expecting, and I loved it. I was ready to die on that tank. I was like, ah, damn it. I've been double-crossed or triple-crossed. I don't know, one of those. Which, that was so good. But yeah, you can find me Domestic Dan everywhere. I'm around here on the Table Story Place semi-regularly, so don't be surprised to see me again at one time or another. And then I do cooking streams, gaming, variety, lifestyle. I do everything because I no longer have a brand after this long. It's just kind of whatever I feel like at this point. So that's me. Thanks.
Okay, speaking of double crossing and triple crossing and Murgles, hey Murgles!
Hi. Hi. Oh man, this was just such the best. It was so fun. Thank you for such an amazing show, everyone. And also, thank you to Brad for saying that I had to play a mean person. It was really fun. It was a good challenge. I enjoyed it. If you want to check me out, I stream on Twitch Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Right now, I am playing a lot of Crusader Kings 3. I love Crusader Kings 3. I just got Royal Court, so I'm super excited to just play that until I die. But I'm also an animator, so if you want to come check out like me making animated content or a film or whatever, that I will eventually finish one day.
Well, that's weird. Is that a Murgles animation right there?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Oh.
So good.
Yeah. Thank you.
And finally, a real-life wounded trooper, Nicotine.
Oh no. Oh no. Hi everybody, my name is Nicotine. I just had my appendix removed, so a little bit sluggish today, but I do a lot of roleplay, I do a lot of variety, and I'm really happy that I got to be part of this show. I stream every day on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/nicotine, Nikatine. And I want to give a huge thank you to everybody here. I had such a good time being a part of the cast, and I just felt really welcome. And y'all are great. Woo! Oh, and I played Rita Parsifal.
So good.
I'm gonna miss that character
I'm
so
gonna
fucking
miss
I
much.
so am. Oh my god.
Got it. If there is a
Rita
season
in
2,
my
I feel
daily
for the
life.
people that have to go against her.
Oh, when you were like, I'm gonna shoot a grenade in here, I'm like, please don't. It's over if you do. Please don't. The show's cut now.
And
Worth it.
finally from us, I'm Sheepdog. Seeing as this was such a great one, I'll do an proper outro. If you want to find me, you can find me at twitch.tv/PGPixelate. Brad.
Haha! No, it's The Wandering Inn with 2 N's,
Oh.
everyone. Please go and watch some of the other shows that is on that channel. Peachy is doing one on that channel for you, right, at the moment?
Yeah, we got our finale of Glitch coming up on not this Monday, but next Monday.
Glitch,
Nice.
go and watch it. It's a fucking cool
It's
concept.
a really good show. I'm not even in it much.
Please make sure you go and click all of the links that are in the descriptions, even if you're on the YouTube in the future, for all of these wonderful people. Also, just a quick mention from us at Table Story. We've got a new show that starts immediately next Saturday, following on from this one, which is Tidal Blades, with an all-star cast brought to you by PB. And I have some production notes here for it. It says from PB, a JRPG style game about a crew of found family joining a relay race and the power of friendship, yada yada, it says, and I'm not kidding. Verbatim.
Okay.
And I've got an ad to run for that now. Thank you so much, everybody, for playing. This was wonderful. And remember to check out the Discord and follow all of these people. Give them some subs and Twitch primes and things to make sure to show your appreciation for the cast, and to Sheepdog for putting it together. Everyone, thank you so much, and we will see you in the future in space. Bye.
We have found our way. It's a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are. And like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show